Yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Wukong. We God of Daring, the one-up man. Here in chapter, what is it now? 5. Okay, here we go. Just setting up the stream here. Alright, let's see what chapter 5 has in store then. Let me see if there's anything I need to be, like, crafting or anything like that. Weapons. I can craft this. A Chubai spearhead. Yeah, why not? No, I'm not gonna use it. It's weaker than what I'm using. By a lot. Oh, I just used that up. That was not very wise. What does this do? The enemy is in poison state. Massively enhances the recovery. Huh. It brings the damage up by 5, so... Can I sell anything, then? I have 1. That's not gonna do anything. Let's see what I could craft armor-wise, yeah. I got a new hat. And I can make it. Massively reduce continuous damage received from poison state. That would have been useful for the last chapter, but not so much right now. But it is going to bring my defense up, so that's good. I think I like, my effects, though, a lot, so... Gonna leave it as is. Okay, we got a path that way. Whoa! Already getting hit by the long range. Okay, yeah, we got a path that way. Came from there. And then... Okay, it looks like that's the only place to go unless that's a path too. Yeah, can't go that way. I'll take you out unknowingly. Hits me with the fucking random strikes. This place is, pretty demolished. It's in a bad way, I'll say. What? There's something behind me. A treasure, and it's already been looted. Hit both of you. Oh, hey. Ow. Ow. I'd like to get out of this hell. Now I see why everything's aflame. There's a fucking war going on. Halt! Ugh. the range. Just mute it. Wow, this dude does not stagger. I got like multiple enemies trying to hit me without like committing to it. Trying to act like they're not trying to hit me, but they are. Talk? What the hell? What's going on here?
Lad, it can't be you.
It's me. It's always been me.
I thought you were one of them. Well, what happened to me?
The whole city is infested with zombies.
The vanguard of the Bull King is relieved you're unharmed.
Yeah, well, you didn't act like it.
Consider yourself lucky. I knew of you long ago.
I'm not that old.
Seek. The king must know about it. Out of nowhere, the whole mountain was infested with those stinking corpses. Some coffin carts blocked all the passes up, burning everything in their path. You think
yes.
How about you find a way to destroy them, eh? They're called Five-Element Carts, an evil and powerful invention of the king's son.
Evil. We don't like evil.
I'm afraid they're not only guarding the passes. Trust me, there's more to it.
Oh, yeah?
Got to hold my ground at the entrance for a while. Can't imagine the chaos without me. They're called Five-Element Carts.
Why can't I just jump down there? That's stupid. Give me the treasures. The treasures for measures. The gold tree cores. I'm getting a lot of those. The mine core. That's been looted. Let me double check here, make sure there's nothing. Doesn't look like there is. Can't very well do anything with those. Alright. Can't go that way. Pretty linear so far. So far being the key word. A lot of treasure chests. Stairs that lead up. Spank you very much. Let's go up the steps. Everyone loves the slinky. What? What the hell? Oh, yeah! Give me Dark Souls fucking memories. Well, that's you who's been doing it, huh? I'll fucking take you out appropriately then, fool. It hurts, it burns. He explodes in a frenzy. What the hell? Feel the blade. Oh shit. He can only attack forward. Oh shit. It's just annoying. It's not very strong or anything. I think smash would be the best thing to do here. So he said there were 4 carts. I'm guessing this is the first one. Oh yeah, it says it right there. Die! See, that's why I hate it. It's so fucking inaccurate. Like, where are you swinging at? Out of my way, foul creature. That shit took way too long to kill. But at least now I can move on. There's a shrine behind it, nice. See if I can make the, no, there's no way, right? Can't be crafted for 90 damage. Yeah, let's do it. There's 2 different variations. Can't make that yet. Can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with that. And can't do anything with that. Alright. Made our upgraded staff. Did I rest? I don't even think I did. Oh. Best to do that. Yeah, I'll wait till one more shrine. Then I'm gonna go to the... Mismuted. Then I'm gonna go to the scroll. See what I can do there. The will. What the hell? Alright, this place likes fire. That much is obvious. Back up. Fucking self-destruct when they die. Gotta remember to roll. Haven't dealt with fire damage since the beginning of the game, really. This bat fucker. Whoa. Damn, got a lot to read. Lava bat. In flames that leap and kiss the sky, down to the earth their fiery flight. Forged in flames they rise once more, braving trials for powers pure. Flaming mountains harbored numerous caves, yet most were filled with a flowing lava. Unfit for dwelling or practice, finding a cool cavern was a prized rarity. However, as the depth flyers in the mountains, the lesser bat guais often discovered comfortable caves on sheer cliffs. Unfortunately, the larger guais followed suit and claimed these caves for themselves. Angered by the constant displacements, the bats were resolute in moving to Furnace Valley, a place of towering firefalls and rivers of molten rock. No other guais could dare to venture there, and all advised them to leave. The bats, undeterred, dismissed the warnings and retorted, "We can never secure a comfortable hideout when you're around. That's why we've chosen the most dangerous and treacherous place. In our spiritual practice here, it's a matter of life or death. We're done being victims and pushed around." Fortune favored their resolve and rewarded their practice. Through the scorching lava burnt them time and time again. It forged their fiery skins, and dodging the spewing magma honed their agility. Alas, no path is set in life. While well-trodden roads may offer smoother travel, striking out anew invites trials and derision. Yet the fruits of such a journey are uniquely gratifying. And a bull sergeant. 'Neath fiery peaks and robes so fine, guarding jade doors with gold radiant shine. Tangled in those worldly gains, all splendor fades like dust it wanes. Through the ages, those seeking rain from the plantain fan often presented gifts and tributes. As the chief guard in Rakshasi's court, the bull sergeant was in charge of collecting these offerings. The quality of the tributes greatly affected the well-being of the mountains. Yaoguais throughout the year, thus full sergeant always schemed to influence the tributes towards his own preferences. One day, leaning on the door frame and sighing deeply, he noticed the smoke from his nose resembled his beloved chicken and devised a plan. He told all the tribute bearers that the shape of the smoke rising from flaming mountains at dusk indicated that the plantain fan desired offerings. Believing this to be a divine sign, the people, despite their hardships, started contributing exactly as the smoke suggested. The bull sergeant received many of his desired items and reveled in a contented life. However, over time, this led to a growing discontent among the villagers toward Rakshasi and her reigns. One day, Lady Rakshasi had to leave for a lecture by Lord Lao in the Celestial Court, and was unable to bring rain for the people. In fact, the bull sergeant confessed his wrongdoings and begged for her forgiveness. It turned out she never required any tributes. She naturally provided rain for the villagers. Through the seasons for planting and growing, the whole tribute scheme was a fabrication. Lady Rakshasi didn't punish the bull sergeant, but ordered him to return the goods and tell the truth to the villagers. But they refused to take back their offerings. Instead, they urged the sergeant to convince the plantain fan for more rain. Quote between the villagers and the lady, the sergeant ended up berated by both sides, the bull scorned by all. He got the short end. The bull soldier. Strong of body, skilled in fight, shield and spear a valorous sight. Heart ablaze with fervent zeal, loves disdain the pain he feels. 3 centuries ago, when the Bull King still graced the Celestial Court and the Red Boy practiced under Guan Yin, peace reigned over flaming mountains. One day, Bishui Beast promoted a captain among the Bull soldiers, and the captain moved into the night duty chamber of the Rakshasa Palace to accommodate his increased responsibilities. He occupied the adjoining room for rest and the main west chamber for hosting guests. One morning he found the guest room had been tidily arranged overnight. Dustless furniture, washed futon plains, and freshly brewed tea. Perplexed, he thought of the furry celestial maiden serving the lady and the fox maidens attending the king's daughter. Recalling how the other guards often teased him for being more handsome than the rest, now as a captain he couldn't help but feel elated. Surely there must be a secret admirer. For over a month this mysterious, kind-hearted maiden visited nightly yet never revealed herself. Growing impatient, the captain resolved to wait outside the chamber one night. Around the fourth watch, he heard heavy steps, quite unlike the gentle maidens, furred or fox. Regardless, he lunged at the figure as soon as the door opened and secured a tight hold on it. The figure was muscular and sturdy, too large for his arms. Muffled grunts followed, and the voice of the bull sergeant emerged. "I like things tidy, and your room is always messy. That's why I clean it up after my night duty. You don't have to act so grateful." Revenant Charface. Charface. Time gallops like a horse so fair, here and there seeming without care. Past flows like water in its course, dream buried deep without remorse. The gates of the city of injustice are guarded by the Char Faces. Unlike Soul Reapers, they wield blades of karmic flames, burning lost souls to ash, hence their perpetually smoked visages. One day, two Char Faces at the gate caught a soul trying to sneak out. As one raised his flaming blade to strike, the desperate soul pleaded, "Spare me, kind sir. Should I revive? I'll burn 10 houses of paper ingots in your honor." The other Charface restrained his companion and proposed, "Let's have a wager then. If you win, you go free. But if you lose, blame your own luck." The soul asked, "What would be the wager?" And he answered, "If half the souls entering the city today wish to return to life like you win." With that, he handed over paper and ink and tasked the soul with recording the names and earthly obsessions of those newly deceased. As the gate closed for the day, the soul hurried to the Char Faces and declared, I've won indeed." The Char Faces presented the list to the gate master, who found that it matched perfectly in both numbers and names, and even included details the deceased themselves hadn't revealed. Satisfied, the gate master held the soul in high regard, generously rewarded him, and said, "I know you seek to leave the city, but the gates are shut for today. Perhaps you should come back again tomorrow." Months passed, with the soul returning daily, and each day a similar bet was made. Over time, the soul ceased longing for a return to life and took up a role as a scribe under the gate master. Alas, it makes one wonder, should we look ahead and accept whatever future awaits us, or stay committed to steadfast goals? Perhaps there's no right answer. What matters is the willingness to make your choice. A revenant charbone. Seek not with greed what life can give. By harming others, how can one live? Evil deeds their judgment due. In another world their fate they rue. In the kingdom of pure joy there dwelled a high official from a lineage of glory. His father, a beacon of honor and privilege, has passed recently. Not long after, the official himself met a sudden death. His soul, bewildered, found itself in the depths of the underworld. Surrounded by terrifying sights, he came to a halt before a colossal stone gate and peered inside. There he saw charred corpses on their knees, twisted and shrunken from the relentless flames, their faces erased under the chains and shackles. Among them, one scorched figure struggled to rise, shouting, "Zerong, my son, it's me, your father." Better, the official's childhood name resonated with truth. He hastily asked, "Father, why are you here?" "I held so many rituals made for your passage." The charged spirit replied, "They're futile. Virtues in life bring fortune in the next, but wrongdoings must be paid now. My misdeeds caused many deaths, and Yama condemned me to the ceaseless depths. To burn eternally, my son, do not follow my path." Then 5 more charred spirits emerged, his ancestors going back to his great-great-grandfather, all echoing the same warning. Suddenly a chilling wind blew, and the stone gate slammed shut. The official woke back among the living. For a time he lived modestly, yet the hardships of simplicity soon wore him down. Convincing himself that it was nothing more than a dream, he slipped back into his lavish ways. Yeah, the apple never falls far from the tree, I guess. The lovable revenant. High and mighty in the finest attire, yet a twist of fate from life to mire. The underworld trials are no mere lore. They know it all when they see your core. In the kingdom of pure joy there dwelled a high official from a lineage of glory. His father, a beacon of honor and privilege, his pastor. Oh, I read this shit already. What the hell? Same one, right? Yeah. Okay, Revenant Archer. He who brings tales of fault and blame is often caught in the very same game. Trust not the one who seems most fair, and in their goodness be aware. In the southern camp of the kingdom of Yituo, I don't know, near the western side of the Flaming Mountains, a cook in the army was tasked with delivering food to the soldiers each and every day. During his routine, he often noticed a shadowy figure trailing him. When his courage led him to confront it, he discovered it was a pottery figurine, armed with an arrowless bow, a truly peculiar sight. It is known that only the guilty are haunted. The cook, assured of his clear conscience, demanded, "Why do you always follow me?" The figurine, faceless yet speaking from within, replied, "In a past life, we were from the same town and served together in the army. I was wounded by an enemy arrow and you abandoned me. I was left to succumb to infection and die. My resentment prevented me from reincarnation, and Yama, the king of the underworld, made me a revenant. I've come now for your life." Puzzled, the cook asked, "Then why not kill me?" The figurine raised his bow, replying, "This bow shoots only arrows of punishment. You've been reasonably upright in this life, so I find no arrow to strike you. My only choice now is to linger aimlessly. The cook asked if there was anything he could do to stop its wandering, but the figurine spat back. It was your fault. You should atone, not help me. Your debt will clear once you've recited Buddha's name for me 10,000 times and kneel to each. Then I may find peace. Enraged by such entitlement, the cook argued, your fall in enemy hands wasn't my arrow. Your failure to evade wasn't my push. Leaving you was a choice, not a crime. Why blame me? With that, he smashed the pottery figurine with his meal lid, and figurine shattered and turned to dust in the wind. Alas, even ghosts dread violence. Reflecting on one's actions is essential, and kindness is a virtue. But beware of being exploited for your good heart, lest the accused become the accuser. And that last one, I think. Revenant stalwart. Endless toil, no rest in view. Joy of nature, never ours to pursue. Serving others in vain we strive, lamenting years, centuries alive. The stalwarts summoned from the underworld by the Keeper were the lowest ranking soldiers back there. With their daily duties to maintain the flow of the underworld, being sent to the mortal realm was akin to the days of rest oblique from the relentless toil. Or rest a break. One day as they patrolled Flaming Mountain, 4 stalwarts shared their stories. One pointed to Furnace Valley and remarked, this lava here makes me think of my task back underground. Those who committed arson in life are sentenced to embrace searing, hot copper pillars naked in our copper depth. We had to fuel the fire and scrape off burnt flesh once and again. If we had fire fall like it here, it would surely make things easier. Another added, true, and those who broke families in life go to our iron depth. We plant an edge of the blade tree into their back and hang them on the tree. Our endless days are spent sharpening the blades and trimming the trees. Sometimes the blade cuts through their flesh and they fall with wounds wide open. That's when we stitch them up, carry them from the ground and hang them on the blade again. A giant iron ball like the one ahead would make the job much simpler. The third one chimed in. You have it easy. Those who torture animals go to our bull depth. There they're trampled and gored by lava bulls. We must tend the bulls, fit them with iron hooves and sharpen their horns. The crushed corpses must be dug out occasionally, lest they clog the path of the bulls. A flaming cart would be a much better solution. The last stalwart, gazing at the landscape of flaming mountains, exclaimed, this place is better than any of our depths. Don't you see, this is the best depth with state-of-the-art torturing tools. I am now living in my dream. Hearing this, all the companions spat in disdain and left. It is essentially hell, and all your wrongdoings, you're punished for them here. Wherever these Yao Guais came from. What's up? The Taoist master. Tending the furnace, stoking the flame, making pills to immortality aspire. Countless eyes and countless schemes, one misstep and shatter all dreams. Will this work? Violet Spider lowered her head, not daring to look directly at 100-eyed Taoist master. The master handed a needle to the old woman and said softly, with what the monkey left behind in this vessel mine, you have nothing to worry about. If both fail, come to me and I will back you up. He paused as if a new thought had struck him, and added, if I act first, you will never see that pig again. Hearing this, the old woman quickly took the needle, thanked him, and left. Once the door closed, an immortal with a red scalp and crane face came in, holding a fly whisk. He emerged from behind the screen, looking at the master imposingly. The master bowed respectfully and reported, with that pig in our hands, the destined one alone will not cause any trouble. The crane immortal remained non-committal and sighed. Your little schemes are all under His Majesty's watchful eyes. He hasn't intervened out of respect for Her Majesty. The master chuckled dryly and replied, Her Majesty's words, they've taken too much profit. This time our principal and interest must be taken back. The crane immortal flicked his fly whisk as if shooting away flies and said leisurely, once it's done, you leave, but they still have to stay. No expression could be seen on the master's face as he bowed deeply to the immortal. Oh, God, Chief. Oh my God, the sisters. Holy shit. We could read up on all these damn sisters now. Shit. I'm gonna take a break from reading. Okay. I'll read up on the sisters in a bit. Oh, I can do this. Didn't even do this yet. To embrace its potency, be prepared for its bitterness. Extends the duration of effects of all medicines. Okay. After consuming medicine, increase the critical hit chance of the next attack. Mobilize affects all enemies around the target. That's OD. Each equipped soak slightly increases the health recovery of the drink. See, this is good, but only if I'm fighting multiple enemies. Fuck it, I'll give it this. It's more helpful for every interaction. Alright, let's continue on. And never. I heard you, fool. You little bastard. Ugh. I dodged out though. You fucking pig. Come here. Let me see something else. I'm here thinking I have that and I don't. Increases charging speed of all stances. Let's increase that damage. Why not? Another treasure. Trying to shoot me, this guy over here. Alright, I'm seeing a lot of ways to go now. I'll go up here first. Meditation. I'll be right back. Let's continue down this way. But there's nothing here. Very well. Curious to see what's up here. Broke him. Never. Damn, I keep forgetting they explode. Got some seeds. That continues that way, so I am going to go down here then. That looks like a lot of progress. Oh, they hit him too. A treasure. Oh, he swings after he dies also. Fine gold threads. Can I jump over here? Oh, there's got to be a way. Okay, that just leads around. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. Seems very linear so far. Yeah. Could use those to my advantage, I'm sure. Ow, you fucker. Motherfucker. Ever in your life. Stands there waiting to get pwned. Explode with the horror. Let me go after this dude first. Ow. Wukong. Oh, fucker. Yeah. I can brew though. What's this do? Moderately extends duration of duplicates for the next pluck of many for a short duration. That's pretty good. Not gonna lie. That's still gonna be my favorite. What was the other one? Removes poison stat. And moderately increases movement speed. Critical hit chance. I'll stick with what I got. I'm going to travel to Ruyi Scroll though. Got a lot of things to turn in and try to get from these NPCs.
Mine eyes doth see the dell from the confines of my abode. This is what my ceaseless toil finally yields.
Nice. What can I buy from you, sir? Not much. It's pretty nice to buy. I'll buy it.
Were it not for you, brave one.
Let's make medicines then. Mortal medicines. That I could do at any shrine. I really don't need to do that. Withered silkworm. I got 3 mind cores. Maximum stamina. Let's bring up that mana again, why not?
From yin and yang, thou shalt have filled. Many are bent on seeking shortcuts. Hence, pill making came to.
Don't think I could do anything with him, but doesn't have to try.
Cheers!
Bye. Definitely will. Definitely will.
Fancy to.
I can upgrade my gourd now. Upgraded to the highest tier. So it's just this one now.
Yeah, you need a fine gourd to drink from. Yeah, I'll fetch you a fitting one.
Production. Wait, what? Trying to see what the fucking difference is here. Fully recovers health of all duplicates nearby. I think I'll stick with what I got.
There's no going back to the court now.
The Celestial Court.
I've spent my whole life in service. Now I deserve to find some peace. What do you think of my work? Perhaps it's for the best.
I don't know what I'm going to be able to do with this dude over here, but we'll see.
What rags and tatters?
$1,200. He only sells one. Or he sells unlimited. Yeah, I could just keep buying. That's cool. have a decent amount for everything now.
No one deal at my door.
$39, $36. I don't even know, like. Let's see. I should switch this out. Chill resistance. Got that on. Don't really need that, I don't think. Alright. 40. Definitely defending me the most. Iron Horned Helm. Unless I level that up, but I don't know if I can. Let me see.
Armor and arms. Just
Doesn't even give me. Okay, we go. Oh, damn, to 56. But I need another Celestial Ribbon.
dusk and they're yours.
Alright. Not a problem. I don't know, man. Kind of don't want this, but I kind of do just for the defense up. I don't know. Hasn't convinced me that it's too good to do yet. Well, let's see what this area has in store then. As I thought it rounds about. Oh shit. Blah 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 blah. The growl hurts. Walter, the fucker. What are you holding that damn skeleton? Put that skeleton down. It pains. Fail. Hey. And hey. Too easy. Portrait has been updated. Father of Stone Spirit. See what it do. Take the form of Father of Stones. Release two powerful roars that shake and damage surrounding foes. Alright, I used a lot of mana there, so I'm just gonna go back to the shrine, get that back, and then continue on forward. If this door opens. Oh shit. Well then. Not yet. Let's see what over here holds. Now I'm getting some forks. Ah, shit. Trying to get that fourth upgrade there, man. This guy wants to give me a hard time. You there, you fucker. Hello. What the? Interesting. I smash killed them. They didn't explode. So that was worth it. Definitely worth it. See what's up here now. Yeah. Broke. Whoa. Stop at this instant, you fool. I got a skull of the turtle treasure headgear. Enhanced ginseng pellets. Not a voidness. Moderately increase the chance of obtaining materials upon killing an enemy. That's pretty dope. Right. The joindle. There's 4 here. I'm gonna start reading up on those sisters now. I think it was in Chiefs, right? God damn, so many of them, man. I kind of want to go from like the first sister up. Elder Armor Worm. Okay. The path home is covered in green moss. Peach blossoms begin to bloom across. How tender and gentle her caring affection. Among sisters, a loving connection. The eldest sister of the Zoo family was gentle and serene, caring for her younger sisters like a mother. She meticulously managed every aspect of their daily lives. Even the straightforward second sister and the independent fourth sister behaved obediently and showed a touch of girlish charm in her presence. Each day she oversaw the cave's catering, everyone's clothing, and was the go-to for disputes, illnesses, joys, and sorrows, keeping her busy from dawn till dusk. There was always a steady stream of courier lesser Yaoguais coming to her with messages. My lady, the second and fourth ladies are arguing. My lady, the fifth lady scolded a weaver, and now they need an extra hand. Can someone be sent? My lady, the sixth lady injured herself while practicing and asks for you to come and have a look. One day the lady of the house, her mother, called her to her side. As soon as she stepped into the hut, the tranquil scene of her mother admiring the flowers under a tree caught her eyes. Her mother waved her over, saying, "The flowers in our abode are more beautiful than those in the upper realm." Meanwhile, outside the hut, the lesser Yaogua in charge of catering was waiting for her to decide the menu, and the steward overseeing the cocoons was waiting to report matters. The eldest sister asked, "Mother, is there something you wish to instruct me on?" Her mother gently took her hand and said, "I just want you to accompany me in admiring these flowers." She smiled warmly, adding, "I worry they will wear you out." The eldest sister looked at her mother and was suddenly transported back to many years ago, when her mother had held her hand in the same way as they admired the peach blossoms together. The flowers were beautiful then, and so was her mother. There are spider legs coming at them. Look at that. The second sister, with powdered face and hair in a twist, a slender waist adorned with jade amidst, as charming as a maiden from the skies, yet most formidable when she vies. The second daughter of the Zoo family was raised as a boy from a young age. She managed the finances and trades for the cave. Due to her straightforward and generous nature, she had the most interactions with the stewards outside the mountain and the lesser Yaoguais in the village of Langji. Because she was busy with numerous affairs, the lesser Yaoguais had fixed times to report and offer tributes to her. Most of these Yaoguais who were on good terms with her both respected and feared her. They believed that their capable and strong-willed lady might one day become the lady of the cave. If that happened, anyone fortunate enough to marry into the family could become a lord by association. This caused much distress for the four scorpion princes residing in the cave, who were often the subject of idle gossip. The second sister paid no mind to such rumors. Among the four sons of the Scorpion Lord, she favored only those who were the most helpful to her. A few days ago, she had acquired a celestial vine seed from somewhere and planted it in her private courtyard within the cave, assigning the eldest Scorpion Prince to guard it. The eldest Scorpion Prince, delighted, assumed this meant the second sister had feelings for him. One day he approached the hundred-eyed Taoist master asking for help in matchmaking. The master laughed and shook his head, saying that a woman with such a strong will would only look down on him more if he sought someone's help in proposing. He advised the prince to come up with a plan on his own. After returning to the cave, the eldest Scorpion Prince circled the celestial vine repeatedly, but he still hadn't figured out a way to win her heart. Oof. No spider legs on this one, huh? In seclusion for 100 springs, truth and falsehood the mountain brings. Rosy face turned into gray hair, love stories seldom end fair. The third daughter of the Zoo family, graceful in demeanor and gentle in nature, loved reading and writing, observing that her younger sisters were still naive, and her two elder sisters were extremely busy. She focused on needlework and became the best weaver in the family. The fabric shop run by the second sister outside used weaving patterns designed by the third sister. The weavers in the cave were also trained by her. Due to her gentle and kind-hearted nature, she often found it difficult to command the Yaoguais. Thus the fifth sister became her best assistant. While the third sister taught with the weaving patterns in hand, the fifth sister followed with a punishing ruler. If any weaver was particularly unruly, the straightforward fifth sister would report them to the second sister, who would then seal the offender in a cocoon to be used as food. Because the eldest and second sisters were often preoccupied with various affairs, the fifth sister had been following the third sister since childhood. The third sister was very quiet, so the fifth sister became her lively counterpart. The two sisters bickered and quarreled, but it made the day pass more easily. Among the books the third sister often read were those strange mortal anecdotes. She always found them fascinating and longed to experience those romantic scenes depicted. However, she was too wise to fall for any romantic scholar, knowing that most Yaoguais in these stories met tragic ends. The fourth sister. Sword raised to the azure sky, enemy blood stains the black robe high. Fortunate to be a maiden fair, outshining heroes with grace and flair. In the old days, the Scorpion Lord brought his 4 sons to the Temple of Yellow Flowers, seeking refuge. The 100-eyed Taoist master, coveting the power of his venom, promised to arrange marriages between the young Spider Yaoguais and the Scorpion Princess. Hence he called forth Violet Spider and 4 of her daughters to meet them. Once everyone was seated, the Taoist master asked the princes to introduce themselves one by one. The eldest prince stood up, thumping his chest, and declared, "My skills were personally taught by my father. Among my brothers, I am the best bachelor. If all the sisters wish to marry me, don't let it cause any discord." Seeing the sisters frown, the second prince quickly stood up and interjected, "Sisters, please forgive my brother's recklessness. Strong as he is, which I admit, I am no less capable. If you choose me as your husband, I will expand our domain and make it prosperous." The Taoist master was displeased by the second prince's ambition, and the sisters too remained noncommittal. Turning their gaze to the third Scorpion son, feeling the pressure of their stares, he reluctantly said, "My brothers are all skilled, and my younger brother is also exceptional. Sisters, please consider carefully before making a choice." The fourth prince, disdain for his third brother's lack of confidence, said, "My third brother is a bit awkward in temperament. I hope you don't mind. Although I am younger, my future is promising. Choosing me is choosing the future." After hearing their self-introductions, the Taoist master asked the 4 daughters of the Zhu family to express their opinions one by one. The eldest sister spoke gently. "With many sisters to look after and our mother's illness, I cannot lay down this burden and let my sisters suffer. My marriage can wait a few more years." Scorpions shook their head, expressing regret. The second sister laughed coquettishly and said, "I am busy managing the family business alone, and my finances gaps to fill. If any of you are willing to help bridge these gaps, I might consider marriage." Scorpion Lord's mountain had long since fallen into ruin, with no wealth to speak of, so the second sister's words effectively ended the conversation. The third sister, holding a fan, said, "I wish to marry someone in whom I could live in harmony. I love the poetry of Luoyin. Have any of you read his works?" It's likely that the 4 princes didn't even know what poetry was, let alone who Luoyin was. Consequently, everyone pinned their hopes on the fourth sister. Sitting at the end, the fourth sister hummed softly out of boredom before speaking. "My sisters, you were too polite, speaking so tactfully, they probably didn't even understand. This so-called meeting is just a scheme against us. We would end up with no gain, while they take our dowries and positions in our cave. How dare they consider us as one to be taken advantage of? They call themselves princes, yet none of them are noble. If they truly had any skills, why not earn their fortunes instead of for showing off and making fools of themselves here?" After the 4 sisters' outburst, the conversation at the table shifted to criticizing her. Though apologies were exchanged, the topic of marriage was never brought up again. Orioles are charming, swallows love to play, sisters close in bond, let them not be swayed by worldly fray. The 5th daughter of the Zhu family, in the prime of her youth, was renowned for her stunning beauty. One night, dark clouds obscured the moon, and a chilly wind swept over the ridge, signaling an impending storm. The 5th sister was accompanying her second sister in the village, overseeing the work of the lesser Yaoguais, when she spotted a traveling scholar seeking shelter from the rain. Feeling mischievous, she decided to play a trick on him. The scholar, being somewhat naive, was worried about his bookcase getting soaked, and rushed into the deserted village without noticing the Yaoguais. He barely made it inside, bolted the door, and lit an oil lamp just as the rain began to pour heavily outside. Gazing at the rain through the window, the scholar was inspired to recite poetry. Su's land in turmoil, the court in disarray, like thunderclaps in clear skies they sway. A clap of thunder roared. The scholar thought he saw the windows shake, but paid no mind until he finished reciting, feeling refreshed. As he finished the line, he noticed the window lattice move again. Assuming it was the wind and rain, he hurriedly shut the window. After finishing his poem, feeling refreshed, he suddenly realized someone was knocking at the door. He caught a glimpse of a graceful silhouette silhouette on the door's paper screen, and a sense of alarm washed over him, and he entertained the thought that it could be a Yao Guai. However, considering his own wretched and unremarkable existence, he somehow found solace in the idea of becoming a victim of beauty. As the scholar hurriedly got up and flung the door open, expecting to see a stunning Yao Guai, he was instead met with a horrifying sight. A ghost with disheveled hair and pus-filled eyes. Overwhelmed with terror, he let out a scream and instinctively pushed past her, desperate to escape the haunted house. Outside the door, the fifth daughter, playing with her delicate fingers, leaned gracefully against the wall, only to be knocked off balance. Angrily, she walked into the house, cursing the scholar for his rudeness, and happened to see an old bronze mirror on the desk. Picking it up, she found out that the storm had washed away her makeup, leaving her face patchwork of colors, and with her wet hair covering it, she looked truly frightening. Even she couldn't help but laugh. Alas, sister. The sixth. In hidden groves a home appears. Laughter fills the path with flowers near. Girl chases the butterflies in flight, as rumors fade like shooting stars in the night. In the webbed hollow there were no children of the same age as the sixth sister. She usually spent her time with her elder sisters, who were all very nice to her. Only the fourth sister would strictly supervise her training. Sometimes when she trained diligently, the fourth sister would take her to the mountain top to gaze at scenery outside and tell her stories about the world beyond the mountains. Although she enjoyed following her fourth sister, the fourth sister often went into the mountains to investigate secrets unknown to her. Claiming it was dangerous, she refused to take her along, which left the sixth sister feeling bored. One day a flower viewing banquet was held in the mountains, and the lesser Yaoguais from Mount Wushan came to deliver gifts. As usual, after completing their task, they were invited to stay and drink. The elder sisters were busy entertaining guests and taking care of their mother, so the sixth sister wandered off on her own. The steward Guai, unable to refuse her, had to accompany her around the cave for a while. Two drunken pig Guais saw the sixth sister and pointed at her, saying, "Is that the one?" The other pig Guai replied, "Yes, that's the one." Feeling annoyed by their comments, the sixth sister retorted, "Why are you pig Guais pointing at me? Where are your manners, and what did you mean for this and that?" The steward Guai tried to signal the pig Guais to shut up, but they continued, "Little girl, tell us a secret, and everyone knows but you." The steward Guai quickly tried to intervene, but the sixth sister earnestly said, "Go ahead." The two pig Guais laughed and said, "Your father is a pig just like us. You are a relative of our pig family." Contrary to other expectations, the little girl didn't burst in anger or throw a tantrum. Instead, she pouted and spoke with a dismissive tone, saying, "You must be attempting to establish a connection with me because you lack skill in your craft and seek to exploit me. The one my mother chose would never be someone as despicable as you." Hearing this, the pigwise felt embarrassed and never dared to joke at her again. Alright, finally done with that shit. So many sisters, so many differences. But if you got siblings, you can relate. Did I get everything back down? I'm thinking I did. Okay. Let's move on. A gray bronze car, the second one. Number 2. A woman calls for thee. She calls for the help. Miss me with it. Okay. Okay, this cave is big as... It's big as fuck. Go ahead, blow your load. Feel the back smackings. Place is dark, man. Can't see shit. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, God. fucking ads you gotta worry about here. Speaking of. Jesus Christ. Alright. Let's grab this dude's spirit. Charface spirit. Excuse. Oh, here we go. Take the form of Charface. Smash lava forged blade to the ground, causing magma to burst out and damage surrounding foes. Looks pretty whack, not gonna lie. Maybe it's good, but it don't look too good. The wheel. Not creepy at all. He was guarding the treasures. Five refined iron sands and a bunch of will. Don't mind if I do. What can be expected? This place looks dangerous. Not yet. I think that's where I need to go. So not yet. We'll go back. Didn't expect to run into him. Just making sure I got everything in this cave. Looks like I did. Looks like I was pretty thorough. Okay, there's this turn, but I could have swore I saw another one there though. Yeah, this. What the fuck? Dead end. Unless there was something there and I grabbed it, but I don't remember. Alright. That limits me pretty well. Okay. That's why you do it, people. That is why you go back and you check. Amber Prayer Be Curious. Curious. Let's see what it do. It's an epic. Moderately increase the speed. Ooh, that is fucking amazing. I was just thinking, like, I need something to do that. I'm gonna put that on. Would have been funny if I would have said it out loud instead of just thinking it. Man, what would have happened? I was literally thinking, like, if I can get something to make the focus build-up go faster, that would be dope. I'm gonna fight this thing, but I don't have much mana left. I think it's all about the health, though. I don't think the mana matters. Shouldn't matter. I'm gonna have to bait out his move, maybe. Because otherwise, how can I get to him? so they all seem to be doing the same thing. And that fire damage is fucking crazy, though. Let's go, baby! Nice. Not bad. I'm coming. The hell? It's a fucking fox.
It's you, kind monkey. Oh, help me, please. Things went south in the mountain and I barely escaped. But on my way down, Guys captured me. I've been kept here for 3 days. But now my luck has returned. My savior appeared here right in front of me. Should you extend your mercy to save my family?
Would you get me wrapped up in
I'll
fox?
repay your kindness at any cost.
Master got it right. The last story to us to help.
Why you sound like Pete from Kingdom Hearts? It's an Oni head. That's Japanese though. What the fuck? Miss me with it? 2 enemies for the price of 1. And no fucking mana. Well, hold on. I need to fucking see what's gonna give me some mana here. I don't know if anything is gonna give it to me. Might. Stamina. Critical hit chance. Son of a bitch. Can I do this? Oh shit. Beautiful. It imposes. It's gotta be you. Get off me. Crack your face, fucker. I can't hit you. Oh, you prick. I'm doing good damage to this dude. I'm out of stamina. Get out. Oh, it burns with a fucking the fury. Of course. Yo, I flung that motherfucker. Oh, they can hit each other. Oh! Man. motherfucker ran. Fortunately, they don't do too much damage. That's one down. He's down. Little fucker. Stop you fuck. It's deflecting. I'm hitting this other one. Real needle, fucker. Feel the Yandu. Ooh. Yep. Ooh, fucking moves are hard to read. Got him though. See ya. What the? Bitch! Gotcha.
Charmer, aren't you, boy? But these eyes have seen prettier disguises.
Well then.
Yao Guai! Your true face, out with it! If a single lie slips, my rake shall strike true.
Well, let's not get too hasty, pig, alright?
That was so close. Thank you for saving me. I am the Bull King's daughter, Ping Ping.
Nonsense! The bull has no daughter. Dare to fool me, scoundrel!
I know who you are. My mother is Princess Fairfox. You killed her.
What? How could you do it, pig?
After my mother died, I've been living with my father. His wife, Princess Rakshasi, took me in as her own.
She's giving furry.
Later, brother came back from Bodhisattva Guanyin, and we reunited. We had some peaceful days. My brother was kind to me and to our parents. But somehow, not long ago, he suddenly changed. He secretly summoned his old troops for a coup, imprisoned father, kept mother under strict watch. I had nowhere else to turn. I had to go for help. But barely after leaving the place, his minions fell upon me.
The Bull King's might is known. Even together, Wukong and I couldn't rival him. Rakshasi's plantain fan is also formidable. And you want me to believe that they were subdued by a kid?
Subdued by their son. Who else could make them put their guard down? Really, with soft hearts, they could never harm him.
You idiot! This fox is fooling you!
Look at this place! Only my brother's Samadhi fire could wreak such havoc! Oh no. My father is dying. Please, kind monkey, help me and my family.
I want 20 gallons of bioju and then I'll do it.
Perilous place this is. Keep this cicada safe with you. It'll come in handy.
This again.
That's a voice I know well. I'll go ahead and take a look.
No time to lose now. Follow me. This way.
Got the gold tree core. A Shriner. Portraits updated. Quick as fire, fast as wind. Those are those two heads. The Father of Stones. I'll read about the heads. Quick. Quick as fire, fast as wind. Fiery spirit, life he stakes. Madness flaunts the wind he makes. Nostrils flare with smoky breath. Mouth exclaims with flames of death. Smoke ascends, the wind does chase. Fire spreads with wind's embrace. Loyalty worth 1,000 gold. Together strong their bond unfolds. In bygone days, there were two ruffians wandering the city, always spending their nights beneath the same section of the city wall, thus forming a close bond. With no attachments or concerns, they acted recklessly and without restraint. One time, during their robbery of a wealthy young master, they accidentally killed him, leading to their joint sentencings to death by beheading, their execution scheduled in the autumn. While in prison, one ruffian said to the other, "We've had a carefree life, and if we must die, so be it. It's a pity we won't be able to enjoy ourselves together anymore." The other ruffian replied, "If you wish to continue our fun together, it's not impossible. I'm a descendant of the Falling Head clan, and possess some tricks." He then whispered a set of skills into his companion's ear. Come autumn, the two were beheaded in the public square as the executioner sprayed wine and swung his blade. Their heads fell to the ground, but suddenly flew up into the air, much to the astonishment and cheers of the onlookers. Afterwards, the two heads flew into the mountains and became Yaoguais, one named Quick as Fire and the other Fast as Wind. That's crazy. The ruffian fuckers. The much needed. How is my will looking here? 25,000 is not bad. A treasure. Give me the health. I would.
What secrets did Master Pig whisper to you just now? I've let go of our blood feud, but he still holds so much hostility. My brother's minions are everywhere. Stay close to me, kind monkey.
I know they're everywhere. I've been murdering them piece by piece, one by one.
Six have their ways of amusing us. What fun we had together. I'll get through this hole, and you can pass by that track ahead.
Stop showing off, Fox.
My paws beat your feet.
Come here, I'll murder you accordingly. I'll leave you hanging on the next tree. I swear by it. What the fuck is that? The never-ending story.
That's Father. He's right there.
Yeah, I see Father. He looks horrible. I want no.
My brother's Samadhi
I want no piece of that.
all paths uphill. To quench it, Mother's Plantain Fan is a must. But
She'd never part with it.
Come with me.
I'll force her to give it here. What the hell? Death Mountain. Wait for me, Fox Girl.
Down this cliff, there is a secret passage to her palace. She should be there, but she'd never never give you the fan to be used against her precious son.
Then I'll just have to take it. And do you expect me to jump down here, girl? Maybe the pig was right. Maybe I shouldn't trust you. Or... YOLO! Hey!
Got it! Quite nearby. There is a deity we can turn to.
Furnace Valley.
One said to be Mother's old friend. If we could persuade him to come along, maybe he could talk Mother into giving us the fan. I'll go find him. Be careful out here.
Let's do it. Say what now? What the fuck? A rock fucker. I haven't seen one of you since the second chapter. Alright. Fail. Get cracked. He fucking hits me with the impunities. Do the same to you. Another. Attack him before he erupts. Before he emerges. The afterburn. You fucking pig. Fuck you. Maybe I should start using those. Something tells me I should. We got here. What's this? Focus points and deal additional damage based on the points consumed. Churning Gale. I mean, I use it anyway that way, so what do you do? Oh, that's OD. Don't know why you would want to. No longer falls to the ground when perching, but instead executes a heavy attack upon stamina deletion. That's pretty dope. Reduces extra stamina cost for maintaining balance. Nah. I feel like those are just wastes if I do that. What's this? Charging speed. Two for... No, I feel like I can put it towards something better. Depleted weaker light attack can still be performed. Significantly reduced stamina cost. I do use that a lot. Massively increases focus. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's get to this one. I use the mobile spin a lot. That would be very helpful. Another shrine. And it'll be mine. Wait, what? Take your fucking shielding off in a manner. Find me and die, puss. Yeah, I learned to take them shields off from the second chapter. It taught me well, all those deaths back there, it did. That wasn't that many deaths. Enough to piss me off, though. Whoa there, hey, chill. We just met. Now, fuck off. Whoa. Give you the crackings and the attackings. Getting a lot of enemy things to read up on here. Read up on this guy. In mountains a deity grand envy not, but anger does stand. Within his grasp a skeleton light, a romance lost in a distant land. The father of stones. One day a tattered clothed girl stumbled into the valley of Yellow Wind Ridge. Covered in wounds, she sought refuge in a cave belonging to a rockguy after noticing some living goods inside. When the father of stones discovered her presence, his initial intention was to expel her. However, upon witnessing her pitiable condition, he relented and granted her permission to rest for a while. To his surprise, the girl ingeniously utilized the wild fruits and game found in the cave to prepare a delectable meal. The tantalizing aroma tempted the father of stones, leading him to reconsider his decision and allow her to stay and continue cooking. From that point forward, the stone deity would regularly procure ingredients, while the girl skillfully transformed them into delicious dishes. Thus the guy and the girl coexisted harmoniously for a span of 2 years. During a routine day of washing clothes by the river, the girl unexpectedly encountered a woodcutter from her village. Overwhelmed with emotions upon seeing a familiar face, she couldn't contain her tears upon returning to the cave. Through her sobs, she revealed the harrowing truth that she had fled from her abusive parents, who planned to force her into a marriage with a foolish suitor in exchange for a dowry. The girl now lived in constant fear of being captured and forcibly taken back to her oppressive home. As expected, the following day at noon, a group of villagers arrived at the valley. The girl's parents, afraid of the Yao Guai, desperately pleaded at the entrance of the cave. Despite their pleas, the determined girl refused to comply with their demands. Frustrated and enraged, her parents retorted to cursing her. However, their vitriol subsided momentarily when the father of the stones emerged and from the cave and bellowed a commanding shout, causing the villagers to retreat in fear. Yet as soon as the stone deity returned inside, the villagers resumed their insults, persistently tormenting the girl. The father of stones decided to guard the entrance, but the girl's parents threatened to bring a Taoist to subdue the stone guys if their daughter was not returned. Fearing that her presence would bring further trouble to the stone guys, the girl made the difficult decision to quietly leave the cave during the night. Tragically, she fell off a cliff and lost her life. The following day, the stone guys discovered her lifeless body, already cold and devoid of any signs of life. Upon hearing about Lady Rakshasi of Flaming Mountains and her reputed power and compassionate nature, the stone deity made a difficult journey, carrying the girl's lifeless body to seek her help. However, Lady Rakshasi, with her deep understanding of life and death, examined the girl's body and came to a somber conclusion. She expressed that attempting to revive her would be futile. Even if she were forcibly brought back to life, she would not be nothing more than a soulless shell, devoid of her essence, and made her who she was. Unwilling to give up, the stone deity waited on the mountain path of the Flaming Mountains every day with the girl's body, hoping to gain Rakshasi's sympathy. Even as the girl's flesh turned to bones, he did not abandon his hope. That's why he was carrying that skeleton. That's fucked up, bro. That's a dark ass story. 5 element carts. 5 carts align with elements 5. From their fusion, fiery life does thrive. Beast heads roar as they swiftly race. Fire wheels east and west the path they trace. So there's 5 of them, not 4 like I thought. At Flaming Mountains, Red Boy was about to celebrate his 100th birthday. He was in high spirits and asked the keeper, "My birthday is coming soon. Can I go out and play for a while?" The keeper replied, "As your father instructed when he ordered me to watch over you, I must ensure you focus on your practice. You cannot go out at will." Red Boy argued, "I've already mastered the Samadhi fire. Can't I take a break for a few days?" As he spoke, he punched his nose, releasing a burst of flames. The keeper shook his head. "You were taught the Samadhi fire so that way you could use it to refine your inner core. Spitting fire carelessly such as that dissipates your ki and is nothing more than a trivial trick." He continued, "The liver corresponds to wood, which generates fire. The heart corresponds to fire, which generates earth. The spleen corresponds to earth, which generates metal. The lungs correspond to metal, which generates water. The kidneys correspond to water, which generates wood. The 5 elements generate each other in a continuous cycle. With the Samadhi fire, you should use it to refine the energy of your 5 organs." Growing impatient, Red Boy said, "Enough, I understand. I'll go back to my practice." On his birthday, the Bull King hosted a grand banquet in the mountains, inviting many friends to celebrate. Red Boy ordered some minions to bring out 5 small carts. The minions arranged the carts according to the 5 elements: gold, wood, water, fire, and earth. Red Boy approached them, recited an incantation, and spat out fire from his mouth while thick smoke erupted from his nose. Flames burst from his eyes, and fire surged from the 5 carts. After several bursts, the red flames blazed into the sky. The keeper was displeased, feeling that Red Boy was too playful and overly interested in trivial tricks. He feared that the boy might waste his potential in the days to come. However, the Bull King was very pleased. To him, although Red Boy was not engaged in deep practice, he already understood how to employ his skills to create useful tools, which showed great ingenuity. He immediately ordered the creation of 5 larger war carts for his son. From then on, the 5 element carts became Red Boy's companions in his practice. Within 100 years, these carts, imbued with his samadhi fire, gained sentience and became formidable guys in the flaming mountains. Alright. Let's move on. Another one of you. Damn it. Yeah. Just smashing these rock fuckers. Did it too early. Oh, wow. Yeah, bitch. The tentacles. Oh god, no, please. It burns and it hurts. Why would they let me fall down here? It burns, but I must have it.
Master! Oh, trouble!
The hell's talking? These fucking things got faces. It's the devil worms. Whoa. Shit. Jesus. Motherfucker. hold that L, homie. He had the same, kind of the same moveset as the macaque. Into the darkness. That'd be an item that stops me from getting hurt from this shit. Almost left this spawn, that would have been bad. Interact with this? Oh. What have I done?
I desire but a complete and final cessation.
It's a cart.
My life for the cart's demise. I deem it worthy. If you can't free me from his evil, you should walk away.
What do you mean?
From death roots life, and from life, death. I should have discerned his malice. Since I've bid farewell with kind words, you should depart now.
I feel like I have to do something with this thing. Or maybe come back to it later. It's like Woody. You pull it and it talks.
My body has been exploded. I beg you to leave my soul in peace. Go. Take the whip now. My soul shall scatter. I implore you to stop.
I think I'll keep doing it.
Why? Too much. I should let go. I cannot rest in peace before my body is freed from darkness.
Keep saying different things, I'm gonna keep pulling. Alright. So I gotta find his body, I think, first. I'll come back.
I cannot rest in peace.
His physical form or whatever.
My body is freed from darkness.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, what? Give me it. Of course. Wang! Good, good. I'm good.